This is a bad story coming out of Ohio. Content just uploaded less than an hour ago. Law and Crime is the source. I'm going to read you some information from articles pertaining to this debacle, because I don't really understand what the hell is going on in this case. But it's a doozy. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below.
How are you? What's going on? Police department. Can you come here? Come here. Come here, bud. Hey. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, you're over 15. Can you see if we have a phone number for the 61112 or 6112? Hi. Is this your doggy? Is this yours?
So the person I called in was a General White. She said that the child and the dog were reunited with the mother and sister at 6130 Westport Road.
You're clear. I have the child out here. I'm just trying to see if I can get a phone number. Oh. Hi. Say hi to my friend. He is. Yeah. I just don't want him to run. I know Cam talked to him yesterday, but the door was open. I rang the ring doorbell and it's nobody's in there. Hello. You wanna? I'm gonna go and yell in there some more. Yeah. So yesterday, Camp and I were out here for the same exact kid, and Camp found the parents, talked to them, but I don't know yet. Did he? Right around this time.
Son, you know I check Sundance if you can't talk to parents.
Hello.
Yesterday, that was
Yep.
right there.
Was out here running here. Yeah, we were out here for the same thing yesterday, so.
Okay, I'm glad somebody's taking care of it.
Yeah.
On purpose, he ran right as I told him.
Yeah, he has autism, so that's why. But
He has blood pressure too, but I thought, come here, it's getting,
yeah, so that's why. But yeah, we're trying to figure it out. So thank you. Right. Yeah. So yeah.
When we let you guys search and I'll stay with him. Can you go in and search the house with him? He yelled in there, I got the kid, but no one's answering. Hi, I like your shirt.
So I have a plan, okay? And I talked to your mom and I talked to your sister. So your mom said she was out for next week, but I still don't want her to get back here until you make those changes on your house. And I'm going to show you something really quick. This is a lock that you can go, right? It's called a safety first, secure, non-deadbolt, white lock. I guess it looks like it's on Amazon. Looks like to get on your doors. But anyway, so I have both kids on the plan, okay? And it's just that your In the meantime, you need to make adjustments to your home. Make adjustments to the safety plan. Okay, you're not losing custody. It's just that you're able to keep a safe environment, and you do this by adding special lock security system, any additional cameras, stuff like that, to keep them safe. The police are going to charge you with traffic endangerment. That's why we have So I just need for you to sign this plan and initial that I read it to you.
So what that is, so it's gonna be a misdemeanor, all right? What we'll do is I just gotta take you down to our station, I'm gonna do the paperwork, and then we'll run downtown. You'll just have to get processed in, and then with Hamilton County, so I'm sure you'll probably just get bonded out today. So, but you'll have to go to court and stuff like that. But it's a misdemeanor. Yeah, I'll take you now. If you want to sign everything, for sure, we'll get that taken care of.
Get an Angel and Bill, and I'll meet her there at your other sister's house. Or not Angel. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So just sign there and date it. Today's 7:30. And then just initial here that. So I'm going to give you a copy. And the reason for the plan, I added the caregiver ongoing unable because you're being arrested. That's why I added the phone number.
Do you have like your phone and everything on you, or okay? Register your phone, and so we can, while they're moving the car in and everything, we can wait to get, because you need your house key to get back in, won't you? Yeah. So we'll so you got everything you need. We'll just go up here. It's going to be that car right there. We'll just go to the passenger side. So, and I don't want to handcuff you in front of him, so I'm not trying to scar the kid. So. All right. Ready? Yeah, if you want, is it in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll grab it. It's just a misdemeanor, so it's not like it's felony or anything.
Yeah.
So
It's more than just a misdemeanor.
Trying to get as quick as possible.
Take a look at the background, everybody. Take a look at everything around. Nice neighborhood. Nice home. Manicured lawns.
And once they give you a bond, you can call it, pull numbers out. They can pull numbers out. You know her number? Yeah. But yeah, they'll, you get the call and then have them come on you.
No emotion. No emotion. Stay woke. That's her car pulling in. I guess a parent or somebody's driving her car in, which shows you she wasn't there to leave the child alone. They didn't show that part. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Very nice neighborhood. Who is this guy? A father? Mother's boyfriend? Who is this guy? Related to her? Nice car. Chevy Cruze. Chevy.
I got it. I got everything. We'll get it all pulled out for it.
Always tell everybody to pay attention to the details. Because in the end, it won't matter, but it's significant as well.
I'm gonna take it with me.
You want to say you have it?
Woo, no hugging the child. Mama will be back, honey, okay? She don't hug the child. No reassurance to the child. Stay woke. Mama's got him. Grandmama got him. He all right. Wow, 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 wow.
You've been cool with me, so I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that, so.
Oh, I say you've been a good little cop.
Not too tight.
Stay woke.
Rolling in just like that. Turn. There you go. Then have a seat, and I'll walk way in. And it's sometimes more comfortable to like lean forward a little bit. And once we get to the BD, I'll take out that as well. We go from there, okay? Oh, yeah.
All right. Sorry about this. I'm gonna go in my library for just a second so we can get the backdrop on this story. Woo, sorry about that, everybody.
When it comes to performance, design and
Very interesting.
Randolph eventually shows up to the home and is arrested for child endangerment.
I mean, a misdemeanor, all right? What we'll do is I just got to take you down to our station. I'm going to do the paperwork, and we'll run downtown. You'll just have to get processed in, and then it's Hamilton County, so I'm sure you'll probably just get bonded out today.
In the body camera video, you can hear as Randolph is told about a safety plan that requires 2 of her children to stay with relatives while she makes safety improvements to her home.
Agreement that you're able to keep a safe environment, and you will do this by adding special lock security system, any additional cameras, stuff like that to keep them safe.
Keep him safe.
Now, Ayanna Randolph is scheduled to appear in court later this month on June 20th. But for now, reporting live in Green Township with photojournalist Christopher Waldman, I'm Chancellor Wynn.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Give you a view of Ayanna Randolph, 33 years of age. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the Vault XL. Let's get down to business, everybody. Who is this female, 33 years of age? Married, not married, single, what? Gonna bring you a little bit of different things. They said the 20th, one article said the 30th of June, court acquittal. A Green Township mother was arrested after her son was found wandering in a road. Green Township police were called after someone reported the incident, which that's what I was going to ask. How did you know to go there because he was wandering the day before, okay? Number one. Day two is what you're seeing here unfold on the screen. So that means he probably was already out wandering before the cops got to the house, because when the cops get to the house in this video, he comes to the door and walks right by the police officer. Dog runs out. That little boy got to that driveway quick while the cop is standing at the door looking in, trying to see if there's an adult in the house. So that little boy got out of that door like zoop, 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 and up the driveway, naked, half naked. He has no pants on in this video clip, everybody. So we have 2 days straight of a little black boy wandering around, and as you can see, that's a 2-lane road. So all he has to do is just zip out in front of the road and get hit by a dog, get hit by a car. He's alone in the house. Anybody can knock on the door, push the door open. Some creepy crawly could be watching, sees that the mother is leaving the child alone. What's really going on with this lady and this kid? Once again, somebody reported the incident. No word how old the boy is, but he has autism. He is nonverbal, the court papers have stated. He also had a shirt on, but nothing below the waist. The boy went into his home on West Fork Road, but police didn't find anyone there to care for the boy. They said he was left home alone, unsupervised. His mother, Ayanna Randolph, was charged with child endangering. She was allowed to get out of jail without posting bond. So this is a misdemeanor. Now she gets out for no bond. Well, some would look at it like, well, what the hell did you arrest her for? You could have just wrote a citation at the front door. Say, well, why not? Just write a citation. It's a misdemeanor. So let's go into the belly of the beast pertaining to Miss Ayanna Randolph. As you see, this is a very nice neighborhood. If you need verification for the content, Law and Crime and Fox 19 Cincinnati. This is in the Cincinnati demographic. Cincinnati, Ohio. Number one, how old is the boy child? We also hear in this video clip, the first one, she has 2 children. That is a social worker obviously standing there talking to her, putting her on a plan, some type of DHS plan for her children. She will have supervised visits with either her mother or sister. She's told to get cameras, a security system, and then they will go from there, I guess, about releasing the children back into her care. Now we have to ask, has she done what they have asked her to do? Locks on the doors and a security system for the house, inside, outside. 2 children. Is the other child a boy or girl? I believe it's another girl. What is the age of that child? What is the age of this boy? How many times has this child been wandering around outside? How many times has he been left alone to be outside? Where does the mother work? What does she do for a living? Who else lives in the house? Why did you leave the child alone, ma'am? Where were you, ma'am? Broad daylight. The people who pulled up, 2 Caucasian women were in a car, and they're speaking to the police and say, oh yeah, we just saw him wandering around yesterday. So this is obviously probably an occasional thing, not a 2-time thing, maybe a 5-time, 10 times thing. She's wearing a fleece zip-up jacket. Where has she been? Work? I would assume that if the child is school age, he goes to school. So why is he wandering around? Because you can see it's very bright outside. What time of day was this that a child will be left alone and wandering around? Does he attend school? Because I would assume it's May. It's still school if he's elementary. School is still in session for elementary schools up north, assumingly. Who called in to say that the child was wandering? I got a feeling it's probably somebody who lives right across the street or next door, or somebody who was driving by and saw the kid walking around half naked. No telling, but thank you for calling. Where is the child's father? Do the 2 children have the same father, different fathers? Does she have a man living with her or a female? I'm asking all the pertinent questions. What the hell is wrong with you, Ayanna? Talk to the queen. What in the hell is going on with you to leave an autistic child, nonverbal, alone? He can't tell anybody anything. He can't tell his name, address. God forbid the wrong person drove by, pedophile, kids wanting to play a prank, pick them up. And the most interesting thing about this video is the obvious. Ayanna, you don't show any emotion while the officer is talking to you. You don't start crying. I'm sorry. I just went to go get a pack of cigarettes. He was taking a nap, so I thought I'd be okay to go to the store. You don't hear anything. You don't hear any explanation why she left the child alone, which shows me she's been doing this. Ms. Randolph has been leaving this autistic boy alone, and the other child too. Because I got a feeling 2 children were in there alone. Just the way the conversation was going with the cop and her. No emotion. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. All she can ask is, oh, am I going down there now to the jail? Yeah, you going down there now. Hell yeah, you going down there now. I played this content just to show you children are children, whether they're autistic or not. They have a mind of their own. They can wander off. They can do whatever they want to do. And obviously, he's been doing it. And he's quick on his feet, this autistic child. How old is he? I do not know. But he's quick. Because it was so interesting how the cop walks up to the door. This little autistic boy walks right by him like, who the hell are you? And he walked out. The dog ran out. And when they panned his body cam around, that little boy was already up to the driveway. Just that quick. And that's quick enough for a child to get hit and abducted. Broad daylight. So I wonder when he was wandering around the day before, did he have on pants? What I really wanted to know is how her house looked inside. Because you see, it's very pretty outside. Well manicured lawns, nice looking homes, older homes. I want to know what her house looks like inside. Because that usually tells the story. Now, you look outside her house, she doesn't have a lot of debris. There's not a bunch of toys. There's not a lot of riffraff, there's no junk, no hoarding. But what does the inside of the house look like? Oh, mercy, that's what I really want to know. I want to know if there's food in the refrigerator. I want to know if there's laundry piled up, clothes folded neatly in the drawers. I also like to know why is an autistic boy walking around with no pants on? Does he normally take his pants off? Does he go to school? Why were these children left alone broad daylight? Ma'am, were you at work, ma'am? Or were you just coming home, ma'am? What time of day was this footage taken? A lot of questions. Thank you for joining. Ayanna Randolph is her name, 33 years of age. Was able to be released on bond for child endangerment, which is a misdemeanor. She's already, I think, went to 1 court appearance that Friday after Thursday, which was Thursday was May 30th. Last Friday was the first. What would she get? Probation. Does she have any other charges? Has she ever been arrested for anything else? Past? Anything in her past? What are we talking about? Very interesting. Let's see what else we can pull up. Because like I said, each content shows something different pertaining to this case. This content was uploaded 3 days ago by Fox 19. The body cam video released on Monday by the Green Township Police Department showed officers interviewing a mom after they received a call. Her nonverbal autistic son was found wandering into a roadway. According to court documents, Ayanna Randolph, 33, was charged with child endangerment on May 30th after officers responded to a report of a boy wandering West Fork Road wearing only a t-shirt. Officers placed the boy in the back of a squad car. Passing motorists stopped to tell them this wasn't the first time the boy had been seen wandering alone. Oh, sorry about that. Officers placed the boy in the back of the squad car. And once again, as I said, motorists passed by saying this wasn't the first time. Yesterday, that boy right there was running out in the street, the motorist said. Yeah, we were out here for the same thing yesterday, an officer said. So that means somebody called the police the day before. So that would have been the 29th of May, Wednesday. So Ayanna, the police has been called to your house 2 times, 2 days, back to back. Why? Why are you leaving this little boy, ma'am? Knowing he could get out and open the door. I'm glad somebody is taking care of this because he ran right as I pulled up, the motorist said. Officers arrived at the home. The video footage appeared to show the front door of the home open. Randolph eventually arrived at home and was arrested. Interesting. The video footage appeared to show the front door of the home open. I think some of this footage was broke up and edited because 1 minute they're showing he's at the door. The little boy walks by him with the dog. He goes up to the road. Then I think the mother, they show up, but they don't show that because next time they pan the camera, the next scene, she's opening the door. So she couldn't be in the house and gone at the same time. It's going to be a misdemeanor, all right, an officer said. What we'll do is take you down to our station, do the paperwork, and then we'll run downtown. You'll have to get processed in. Randolph is scheduled to appear in court June 20th. Okay, sorry, I must thought it was 30th. June 20th. Guess she'll plead guilty. She'll get what? Probation. Now she'll have to pay probation fees, adhere to probation rules, pay a probation fee once a month, plus court costs and fines because she decided to leave this child and another child alone. What are the ages of the children? This is absolutely ridiculous, to say the least. To say the least. To say the least. That's the mother. Feel free to go back and watch the content. She shows no emotion. That's the part that's so interesting. Then look here in this clip, Law and Crime. Take a good look. Because pictures don't lie. Just stoic. Nothing. Devoid. No crime. Most people, the police come to their house, they realize they've been caught. They show some kind of emotion. They cry, they sway, they do something. Nothing. She complies with everything. She's non-combative. She's not unruly. She gets in the car like a good little girl. She gets out. No bond set. Probably because she doesn't have any priors. This is what we have, this problem here. Because now you have to go in the belly of the beast and ask yourself, how many times have the children been left alone? Where was she? How long was she gone? Wow. How long was she gone? Where was she? What did she have to do? Important enough to leave the children alone? Door unlocked? This is a recipe for disaster. Children can set the house on fire. Number 1. Creepy crawly comes knocking on the door. Enter the door. Break in. Come in. Don't have to break in. Just got the door locked. Child wander out in the street. Get hit by a car. Animal get hit by a car. Wrong person pick up a child. Is half naked, enticing to a pedophile. Stay woke. Anybody want to play a prank on a kid? He can't talk. He can't tell you nothing. So if something was to happen to him and he got released by a captor, what could the little boy tell you? He can't speak, can't talk. Are we talking about a mother who's devoid of emotion? She's exhausted. She's got a lot on her plate. Nice home. Very nice home for a young woman, 33. Does she get help from her family? Obviously, the children stay with a mother or sister. Were mentioned. I see a very empty female here who doesn't care. And I can tell you just the way she behaved in this video. This is how she behaves when there's nobody looking, nobody around, and the little boy is walking around naked all over the damn place. He could have been halfway down the street if he hadn't gotten hit by a car. She's been doing this. She's been doing this. So I'd like to know, are the children in school? Are they excelling in school? Who all comes to the house? Who has access to the house? How many times does she leave the children alone? Because I got a feeling somebody is going to give us a nice little version of her car leaving the premises and her children are left alone often. That's morning, noon, and night, and weekend. Stay woke. Very tragic. Very tragic story. When I get an update to this information about Ayanna Randolph, 33, I will bring it. She is expected to go to court the 20th, which is the middle of the month, and we will see what happens. Probably nothing. If they didn't give her a bond, she'll just get probation. Adhere to the regulations. 1 year from now, she'll be off. If the children haven't been found ran over in the street some damn where, and she's back in jail for aggravated child neglect. Because if she doesn't tighten her SHIT, that's exactly what's going to happen. And she now knows that somebody's watching her. The police were at her house 2 days in a row. So just imagine what has been going on behind closed doors. She's been leaving the kids alone. So then you got to ask all the other obvious questions. Feeding, clothing, spending time with the children, rearing the children, probably not. Probably not. She is just doing what a lot of neglectful parents have done, are doing currently. They are just riding the wave, doing the bare minimum or absolutely nothing. Will she regain custody of the children? Will she follow through with the safety plans for the house to install security cameras and the door lock so the children cannot get out of the house, wander out of the house? Children are very smart. They know how to get out of spaces if need be. That means she's going to have to lock every entrance. And then that's going to be a problem because what if there's a fire? How will the child get out? So the flip side is going to be, ma'am, you can't leave your kids alone. Ding, ding, ding. You're going to have to be there. So if there is an emergency, they will have to navigate under your guise to get them out of the house in case of a tornado, flood, fire. Well, Frank, this obviously is not pertaining to you. This is about an autistic child. Child's nonverbal. He's outside half naked, and he was left home alone. So this is a whole different situation. I don't really care what it's on. The point is the child was left alone. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about a child left alone wandering outside in the damn street. Hello. Once again, always a troll. It doesn't matter if the child has a disability or not. You cannot leave children alone. That can open doors. Every child is not on the level of another child. You definitely don't leave a child alone that can't talk, because the child couldn't tell you anything if something was to happen. That's the whole point of the story. You don't leave the children alone. Number two, if they can talk or don't talk, doesn't matter. Disability doesn't matter. He obviously likes to open doors and wander into the street. So it doesn't matter if he was autistic, on the spectrum. That's a low blow any damn way to even say some shit like that. Maybe you play in the street now. An adult. How about that? Ayanna Randolph, 33. Misdemeanor, no bond, released from custody, court appearance June 20th. She is having supervised contact with her children only. I believe she has 2 children. Don't know the ages of this autistic boy or the other child. The main questions are how long attended? How long have the children been left alone? What is the status of this woman, her financial status? Does she work, not work, part-time, nighttime, second shift? Who all lives in the house, has access to the house? Are we also talking about a house that keeps doors unlocked? Well, that's common sense. If you leave the children alone, they'll be unlocked because they know how to open the doors. How long has this lady been leaving her children unattended? How long has this child been wandering outside? And will it happen again? That's my commentary. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. And if you'd like to donate to this great network, $McGangie, 129 Cash App, stickers and chats are always welcome during the live stream. You have been listening to the Vault XL. Thank you.